everybody, so welcome back again. Last session, you continued your investigation inside of Waterdeep, heading first to a portal, to a tavern known as the Troll Skull, to ask about the whereabouts of somebody that you knew to be involved with the murders at Yellowcrest Manor, or at least to have been involved with the people involved. The young knight, Sir Veckin, was known to be the partner, the lover of Sarah of Yellowcrest Manor. And knowing this, and knowing him to be in town, you decided to speak to him. He had his own suspicions about what was going on, going so far as to making sure that the bodies of the servants and others that were involved in the massacre could not be flitted away by Lord Vialis to his new home in this place called Greenest. The only bodies he was able to get were those of his direct family, as Veckin could do nothing to stop the transport of those. However, all of this led Veckin to be highly suspicious of Lord Vialis, and after you all got the opportunity to speak to him, his suspicions seemed redoubled. Although, after some heated conversation, you all were able to get his word that he would not get in the way and that he would not do anything on his own. So, with his word, you all left his home and then proceeded to head to a familiar place to regroup, plan your next moves. And so you went to a place that is known very well across Faerun, the Yawning Portal Tavern. When you got there, you hung out for a while, had some drinks, did some chatting with some of the locals, when, as you were doing this chatting, you overheard some conversation that was highly interesting to you. It turned out that Farrell and his party, his group of people that came to collect money from Lord Vialis' business interests in the town, had arrived early. And you overheard their conversations about how they were going to be heading out to collect their monies early from the people, regardless of if they were ready to pay or not. And overhearing this, you confronted them and began a bit of light conversation with them. This conversation grew more and more tense until a breaking point was finally reached. Some images were shown to these individuals that put them immediately on their guard, and as they rose to try and forcefully leave your presence, Uskar yeeted one of them through a wall. And that fight... yes. That fight was relatively brief. You were all able to handle these hired mercenaries, these followers of Lord Vialis with relative ease, but the conflict and the bodies thrown down the portal drew some far more dangerous attention from something that was lurking down in the lower levels of that portal, down in the dungeon that rests beneath the tavern. This creature climbed its way up and out, and with a bellowing roar emerged from the portal, looking around, hunger and rage in its eyes. And that is where we pick up today.
Best of luck to everybody.
Indeed.
Carl was totally doing that.
All right. So, as you all recover and begin to get your bearings from that fight with Farrell and his lackeys, Farrell unconscious on the ground in front of Uskar, having been dragged out of that that curtained-off room, this creature now emerges from the depths of the Underdark, bellowing its challenge towards all of you. Nathaniel, you're up.
Nathaniel ran last time.
I thought I got into here and we were starting on the creature's turn, I thought.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes, because what happened is I made my way into there thinking, okay, we're going to try to get out of here. And that was the end of my turn.
Yeah,
Okay.
That sounds right.
Right.
Because I was bracing to get potentially effed up by this thing.
All right.
Yeah, you and I are not in good spots.
Let's hope he goes for Uskar.
No weapon.
It is going to pull its way up and out the rest of the way out of this portal and stomp onto the ground. You can see the ground buckling beneath it as it reaches its way out, roaring challenges, hurling pieces of furniture around as it emerges. And it is going to take a step forward, stretch up to its impressive height, standing about 20 feet tall, its horns almost brushing the ceiling of this room. And it is going to let out one more enormous bellow and swing a massive fist first at Brayla. Brayla, that is a 27 to hit
Yeah.
for
Did I do it?
18 bludgeoning damage. It then swings its other fist around straight at Rigel. Rigel, that is a 16 to hit.
Oh, it misses!
Uskar, it then reaches out with the back hoof and launches a hoof out the 10 feet towards you. Uskar, that is a 29 to hit you for 20 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
This is unacceptable.
Uskar, you
Is
are
it a
knocked
trip attack?
onto your ass.
Trip attack. How does it feel?
Oh, man.
Rigel,
Oh, God. Yeah, it's me. Oh, shit. Now I have to do something. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna cast Scepter Strike.
okay?
Bonus.
You can run
Sorry.
away.
I know. Sorry, I'm just brushing up on this.
My favorite spell. I know it. Don't worry. You double your movement speed. No, yeah, you double your movement
Yeah.
speed, and then
Basically,
you don't.
I can stabby and run away.
Yeah, without
Yes,
invoking
right.
opportunity attacks.
Yeah.
And you
Okay,
add
so-
extra damage.
Yeah, to that one with advantage. I get one advantage.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Shit. Do I have a rapier plus? My
You
character's
have,
sheet.
what you have is a radiant rapier because I used an infusion to make it for you.
Oh, that's right.
It also has a feature where you can blind an adversary too.
Oh wow. Okay. Let me correct that after this round. I'm going to try to stabby.
Okay. 13 does not hit.
Let's go ahead and give myself advantage on that.
25 will hit.
Okay. So now, with Zephyr Strike,
An extra 1d8 damage.
get my shit together. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah,
This has been a
all
week.
good, dude. Don't
Don't
even
be
worry
sorry.
about it. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. Alright, so I can do the 1d8 on this attack, right?
Yeah.
When I give advantage on it?
If you ever need a confidence
perfect.
boost on how on knowing your characters, just watch Critical Role and remember that they've been doing that every single week for like years and years and years.
True that. Sometimes I'm like, you still not know what dice you roll?
I know, but that's
No
that's
idea.
being a player in D&D. You know, it's not uncommon. You know, don't feel bad about it.
Right. Life just like has a way of just wiping free.
Mixing up characters is common for me, just because I'm in
Oh,
so many
yeah.
games.
Yep.
Link has multiple
I used to do that with my
artificers.
accents. You've heard
Nice.
me do that with accents. Why do I sound Russian?
Okay, Pharaoh's unconscious.
okay.
We can take him out of the initiative.
Okay, so I did my stabby. Going to do my second stabby now. Jesus. Well, because one of my games switched Foundry, I'm like, I find myself like
lost in roll 20.
It's just really hard to like jockey back and forth.
Yeah, I could see switching between tabletops being difficult.
Which is
Anyways.
beyond, and it works the same everywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Does
15
hit?
does not hit. Your rapier strikes into its midsection, and it just looks down at it as the blade bends just a little bit, and it looks up at you and lets out this short, deep laugh.
No. I like hit him right in the belly button, but he has one of those belly button piercing.
You just hear
Like a little jewel in there. No.
Super big.
Oh, that's.
So this is a. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna say it. Never mind.
Okay.
All right, Rigel.
So now I'm gonna run away.
Rigel, as you stab at it and then flee, it hunches down onto its all fours and then just lets loose this primal roar at you, obviously upset that you have fled from it.
Okay. It doesn't. The primal roar doesn't stop me though. Does
No.
it? I was like, oh no. Okay, and I have. Of course, how much extra running space do I have here? 30 feet. Holy shit. That's
You
amazing.
can get far away.
Holy shit. I can get real far away.
And so looking how far he can run.
I am going to run actually way down over here. I mean, we're trying to kill the thing, right?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to get the hell away from it.
Did you go,
I'm
Rigel?
gonna stop now.
I don't know. Rigel likes killing.
I lost track of Rigel. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Okay.
I think I'm gonna run down and like jump over the bar.
Okay.
Be like take a position over, and that should do me.
And so.
Uskar, how are you
Yes.
doing?
I just lost. Oh, hold on. I only lost 20 health. I lost about a third of my health.
Okay. Do you want to have 100 more hit points now, or do you think you can survive?
I could survive one more round, I think.
See what's coming.
Oh God.
You add so things first.
Yeah, but like a concentration spell, or just hit it with it's probably very, 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 very resistant to fire.
It's furry.
Does this
Singe
thing
them bangs.
seem like a fiend? Like
Yeah.
extra planar?
It does look very demonic.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is my best move since I don't have any spells that can do stuff to it right now, at least damage. So, Uskar, we're gonna have a kaiju battle. And are you ready for this? Because you're gonna be polymorphed to a T-Rex.
Oh.
A prone T-Rex.
Funnest spell in the game. Let's
Can
go.
Can I have access to the T-Rex character sheet, please?
Got it. See if I can find him.
That is the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
I just can't. I can't do any of my cool maneuvers as a T-Rex.
But you'll
Yeah,
be a
but you-
fucking T-Rex.
Yeah, Uskar's not exactly happy about that.
Oh yeah, well.
Make a saving throw.
Yeah. Brayla, do you want to be a T-Rex?
Brayla just assumes that this is his druid magic at work.
Okay.
Who's
Brayla,
gonna be
do
the
you want to be a
T-Rex?
T-Rex?
Gets to see his first wild
Really?
shape.
Yeah.
If he doesn't want to be a T-Rex, I'll be
Oh,
a T-Rex.
I just suddenly was like, oh no! And now a T-Rex appears.
Oh, no,
in
and now-
this.
Brayla, you are a T-Rex.
Sweet.
I'm giving stat block over right now.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Just thematically, I don't think Uskar would have been happy about that.
This is the best day of Brayla's life.
We'll put that in the companions section.
Except you can't smite as a T-Rex.
Yeah,
Wait,
but
it-
I can beat his face.
Eat his face. You're the same size as him. All right, brother. We're just
I'll
gonna
take
put a placeholder for you right there. Just don't worry about it. Don't read too far into it.
but you are going into that pit.
All right, Adso. Anything else?
That's my action. I'm gonna move here. And yeah, pray.
Caleb just did a magic girl transformation, just so you know. She Sailor Mooned herself
She
into a
Sailor
T-Rex.
Mooned herself into
Yeah.
a T-Rex. Okay,
Alright,
Uskar.
Uskar is going to be like, nope, gotta make sure this guy doesn't get to his bad guy, so he's gonna stand up and walk over here. And since he's now he really can't get his battle axe from Brayla.
Yeah, it is melded into Brayla.
There's a cultist on the ground that you can get a dagger from. You know, we'll say that one of the veterans had to have died nearby too, so you could also pick up one of their longswords.
Not worried about it. I got an answer to it.
Okay.
Who wishes they were a T-Rex now?
No. Just going over my options. So yeah, Uskar is going to take a hand axe out. And he's just gonna wail at him with the hand axe.
Right.
Oh wow, I'm
And he's
dumb.
got the 18 because he's across from her.
18 does not hit.
No?
No, wow.
What?
Once again,
I'm guessing his
you
AC is like
see
20 or
your
something.
weapon make contact, but just his hide is just too thick. It's like a rhino you've cut, but it is not deep enough for it to notice in any way, shape, or form.
Well, that's a thing. He's gonna try again. And horribly miss.
Yeah, if I know anything about what number's bigger than the other, I'm pretty sure that's also a miss.
Let me decide what I'm going to do.
But he is now going to use his second win and roll the 1d10 plus 6 for 16 health.
Okay.
And hope he doesn't get chucked into the abyss.
Rayla.
Roar. Brayla is going to lumber her big ass up here,
Okay.
and she would like to bite, please.
Okay.
How do I do this? Because
Oh,
there's.
I'll give it token actions right now.
Oh, thank you.
Token actions are on. It has multi-attack, one bite, one tail. The tail and the bite cannot be the same target.
Oh, I can't bite and then smack him.
Can't bite and tail the same target.
Okay.
If you hold shift and double click it, it'll bring up his his character sheet.
In
too.
Roll20, accurate.
I've got his character sheet.
The T-Rexes, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I've got it.
Okay.
Okay, so then she is going to try and rip its face off with her teeth.
Yeah. Good luck, Brayla Rex. Oh!
Yes, you do.
It's you're whispering. Let me fix that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Brayla, as you go to bite into it, the creature turns towards you and just grabs the jaws as they're coming towards it and just roars right into your face.
I want to roar back.
Roaring is a free action.
So I can't do anything else.
Cannot tail attack the same target.
Can I bite him again?
Unfortunately not. The multi-attack states Tyrannosaurus makes 2 attacks, one with its bite and one with its tail. Can't make both attacks against the same target.
Okay. Then I'm going to smack a chair with my tail.
Nice.
Can I do it at him, like just to annoy him? Whip.
Sure. Yeah, go ahead and make a melee attack, and if you can hit his AC or higher, we'll say you can yeet a chair at him for 1d4 damage.
Okay. What do I roll?
Yeah, just roll the tail damage. If you get over his
Okay.
AC, 19 hits. A chair flies at this thing, crashes into its midsection. It looks down at it, looks at you.
Wow.
Got a splinter sticking out of the side.
Amazing.
Does
They
it
found its
take
AC.
4 points of damage?
She would have had advantage anyway, so it would have been a 25, so it definitely
Nice.
would have hit.
Okay. Anything else from Brayla?
No.
Alistair.
Ready, Adso?
Yeah, ready.
DC
What's-
16 charisma save. Banish.
All right, here we go. It gets a 17.
No, well, it's gonna have to roll again.
Okay. Second charisma saving throw result is a 20.
So,
Womp womp.
He is so charming.
Force of personality, not charming.
Bonus
It
action.
shits on the floor.
Fly.
Okay. Let's see. I guess. Who?
Who gets give Nathaniel or Rigel the
Nathaniel, are you
Advantage.
planning on an attack?
I'm gonna take a few pot shots at this thing.
Take the advantage.
Okay.
Okay, so bonus action, I am now flying with Elemental Gift. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How high is the ceiling?
The ceiling, we'll call it 25 feet since this thing can stand all the way up.
Uh-huh. I'm up near the ceiling. I realize that's not like out of reach, but that is where I am. So that's it for me.
Okay. Daniel.
Well, considering I see this giant son of a gun out here, I just unlimbered my crossbow. The little limbs spring into place, and I'm going to take 2 pot shots at him right quick.
Okay.
Uh,
18
I think
does
18.
not hit, bounces off of its thick hide.
okay, time for shot number 2.
20 hits.
So let's find.
So 13
13
points.
13 points of damage with that shot, and I instruct my Steel Defender to get up here beside well, we'll say get over. We'll say get over here where he's beside Uskar, so he can try to deflect. Where he can try to deflect hits on Uskar, and he's going to try to attack this creature as well.
Can you get rid of the red hooded man?
Yeah.
Oh,
I picture the Steel Defender just like crunched on top of him.
okay. Yeah, can we get rid of that dude?
You got it. Right now.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure 23 hits.
23 does in fact hit.
8
All right.
force damage.
Okay. So, Nathaniel, the arrow comes 13 you did, 8 it did. Okay. So, your bolt comes and strikes it squarely in the chest. It stops what it's doing as it was about to begin, like, kind of doing a wrestler square off with Brayla Rex, but it takes this bolt and it looks down at it. And it looks up at you slowly and lets out another one of those massive roars, and it leans down onto his haunches and begins kicking its back foot out like a bull. Give me just a
Nathaniel
moment, everybody.
eloquently
Actually, no. I'll see what happens first. Okay, so, Nathaniel. It leans down and begins doing that charging motion, and then begins just this galloping charge directly at you. Your Steel Defender and Uskar can both attempt to stop it, as with the rules that we have, passing through an occupied space, they do get athletics checks to try and stop it. They will be contested, and as this is a huge creature and you are both medium, these checks will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
So Steel Defender and Uskar can both make checks against its athletics.
What if Uskar just wants to get a
Then you can most certainly just get the fuck out of the way if you'd like to.
Into the hole.
Oh, no.
I am sorely tempted to just go ahead and use the sessional to get that 25.
I will go ahead and tell you,
crit.
Nathaniel, that it got a 26.
Then I'm not going to bother.
It comes
All right.
barreling. Okay, hold on for just a moment, everybody. I need to
Damn
make a
it.
quick adjustment. Oh no! I need to make a quick adjustment to the map. The map of the dynamic lighting is going to get wonky for just a moment.
Close.
Because
I had to do the math because I was like, can I even beat it?
okay, everybody go. Don't move. Do not move. I will move everybody. I need some room in the north side of the map. You all are about to find out why. Is that right, or
think
is
I
it
know
one
I
more?
know.
Yeah, that's right.
One
right.
more down.
One more
We're
down.
not-
Thank you.
Yeah. Uskar should be in the little. We're not centered on the blocks.
Okay, that's fine. Just move everybody now. Resituate everyone back onto their blocks. Okay. And here it comes. Nathaniel. It charges directly at you. Its head down, and that flat brimmed top with those horns is coming straight for your midsection. Nathaniel, it is a 30 to hit.
That will hit.
Nathaniel, you take 32 piercing damage and are launched through the wall behind you.
Was there
Already.
already a hole in that wall?
There was. Right there.
Yep.
I don't know why it says I... Oh,
Did you make a hole in the wall already so there's an opening?
No, I did not. So we're just going to go ahead and X-nay the dynamic lighting on this map.
Okay. I'm assuming I'm right there.
20 feet through.
5, 10, 15, 20. Okay.
Nathaniel, you take an additional 38 points when you go through the wall.
Holy fuck.
In that case, I am down and out. And I'm making death saves.
I'll remember you.
I will remember you.
It stands back up
here's
to its
another
full
question.
height, begins pounding on its chest in victory. Go ahead.
Here's a question. Does Brayla get an opportunity attack since it left?
Everybody, yes, everybody that it passed gets an opportunity attack.
Gonna
Brayla?
chew on it.
Oh, that might make that makes a difference if Brayla hits.
All right.
Brayla hits, it goes right back to where it started, and we start that turn over.
And it does hit.
Oh my god.
So Atso gets a brief
That's so
flash
huge.
with his divination magic of what could have been.
Thank you, Cher. Thanks for sharing.
But instead, Brayla, lunging out as it begins its charge across the field and clamping down onto its shoulder, it stops dead in its tracks and then turns. And it is not happy. Brayla, you are
Yo.
instead invoking its ire. It can't do what it just did to Nathaniel because it needs room to do that. But it is going to punch you. And then punch you again. It is a 32 and a 22 with those two punches.
Oh, hold on. I don't know what my AC is.
It's certainly lower than that.
I
Okay.
think it's 13.
I am hit.
Brayla, you take a total of 46 points of bludgeoning damage from the two fists. And just because I don't see it punch and then just like drop kicking somebody, it's gonna kick out behind it at Uskar.
The Stow Defender is going to attempt to deflect that attack.
Okay. It is a 21 to hit Uskar.
Meets.
Disadvantage is it literally rolled two 21s.
Okay.
I
Uskar.
apologize. I can't change the hit points on the.
Okay, I got it. It
Yeah, you
was
can. Hold on. I got it.
46.
Maybe 90.
I tried changing it as well. I can't.
Oh, weird. Okay. Uskar, that is 22 bludgeoning, and I need you to make a strength save again.
Yeah, that's not how much health I have. Hold on.
640 hit points.
Almost. I wish. Another strength save, huh?
Another strength save every time it hits with the hooves. Uskar, you are knocked prone once more.
Whatever. I'm gonna get up on my turn.
Your druidic circle,
Nathaniel's
like,
life just
turtle?
flashed before his eyes.
I don't have any. I get that at level 2. I don't have Druidic Circle yet.
Okay, so it is grappled by Brayla. Atso.
Fuck him up.
Okay.
That gives us all advantage.
Let's give it.
Yeah, you're thinking
It's not
restrained.
restrained. It's just grappled.
My bad. I'm across from it, so I have it anyways.
What is okay? 10-foot radius.
What
That
is
would get
love?
Brayla too.
Baby,
Right.
don't hurt me.
No,
Yeah, that
that creature is a 10-foot radius.
Yeah.
Yeah,
is
you
it.
can cast
Okay.
it right in the middle of it.
Yeah.
What are you casting?
Let's try to see if Shatter will do anything to it.
Okay. Yeah, Shatter. You could cast it and it'll
This
just
is-
be on top of it. It's a
Oh yeah, we skipped
10-foot
Rigel's
radius,
turn
right?
by accident.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
so
skipped
it's a
Rigel's
4x4.
turn.
Oh, my bad, Rigel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Yep, go ahead. We know what's coming next.
If you
Oh,
have,
not for. What's that?
Rigel, we accidentally skipped your turn. You are up.
Yes. Sorry. Ace, what were you?
oh, I was gonna say, if you have to hit me. I've got like 90 hit points right now.
Oh no, I don't think that should. I think I can move here, and this guy is so big. I think I can just swap out my gear for my longbow and hit him at advantage. Maybe.
Why would you have advantage?
Well, he's flanked.
That only counts for melee.
Oh, it only comes from melee.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
Worries.
Well, that's cool. I will shoot him. Wait. Oh. Alright. Who's next? Rayler and Oscar.
Adso, I believe, is next, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Adso's right after you, Rigel.
Okay, but you guys are like coming up quick.
You better not.
Okay, I think I can move here on my first. Sorry, I was back here. I'm gonna move right up here quick, and then I am going. Oh, sorry, keyboard. I'm sorry, trackpad is being wonky. Okay, I'm gonna cast Bless.
oh lovely.
Yes.
You have 3
Okay.
people.
Yep. I'm actually cast it. Oh yeah. Yep. I'm gonna upcast Bless. You get everybody up there.
Are you getting me too?
Where are you?
Right
Behind
behind you.
Oh. Shit. All right. It's between you and Nathaniel. I think I can only get 4. I can't upcast it past that level. Or I could do Adso.
You can skip me and give it to whoever if you want to.
No.
'cause again,
I feel like Brayla would like is a priority for Blast.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna skip Adso.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Alistair, Brayla, Uskar, and Nathaniel.
Yes,
Okay.
correct. Sorry, let me.
I'll help those strength saving throws when I get kicked in the face again.
There we go. Did that show up?
Yeah, you got it.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, that's me.
Scar.
Oh, actually,
Oh, go ahead.
oh
No.
Oh, no,
don't
Adso.
Adso.
Ah, so fucked up.
No, fuck. Don't worry, it's okay.
Hit the POT button. It should go back.
No, it's okay. I
Is
don't,
that how
I don't
that works?
have.
Oh.
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 Shit.
You're
I'm
welcome.
mixing
Wow.
up my goddamn characters again, and I haven't taken or the the levels in the character that I'm planning to give me what I want.
You're doing good. It's alright.
Anyways, it was a DC 16 Constitution save for 10 thunder damage.
Okay. Get that marker back up. Okay. What's the DC?
stop hitting things.
16.
16. Con save?
Yeah, con save.
Damage?
10 thunder.
10 thunder. Half on fail?
Yep.
It does get a
I mean,
19.
half on save.
Okay.
No.
Oh yeah. Half on
Yeah,
save,
half on save.
Okay. So does it look like it's taking the 5 damage?
It took the 5 damage. It doesn't seem to have noticed very much.
Okay, but at least I know it's. We know it's not
If it
resisting
bleeds, we
thunder.
can kill it.
Is this a door right here?
It is.
I'd like to open it.
Okay.
And just step in here.
Okay. Uskar,
still
I mean,
see
I'm sorry.
everyone.
So as your spell impacts it, it kind of shakes its head around and scans the room, and its eyes stop on you as you start to go through the door. Low growl.
Womp womp.
Are you
Hopefully it
going
doesn't-
behind a wall, or do you close the door behind you?
I'm gonna close the door behind me and keep
Okay. It's like this low growl, and that's like, close.
Awesome.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave behind Grumps
Okay.
for later.
Yeah. You should have been heading for right over here on your first turn.
All right.
There's a door right there.
There is. Gonna bring us to Uskar for real this time.
In theory, so he's facing Tyrannosaurus Brayla and Adso where he was. Could I, in theory, climb his back?
You want to climb the creature?
You don't
Yeah,
want to
then
be
you-
on him.
No.
Yeah, technically you can't end your turn in the occupying the same space as another creature.
Boo.
Yeah, I know.
And you don't want to be on him when it's my turn.
So, alright. Uskar is going to just try to poke again with his hand axes.
Okay.
Attack 1.
That's a hit.
Ooh, nice.
Woohoo! And we're going to trip attack him.
Go for the hamstrings.
Strength save?
Hold on. Yes.
Please save.
Uskar, you swing your blade around, it catches, and then you try to yank to pull its leg out from under him. The foot slides like 2 inches, and it just looks down at you.
I just want to do the extra damage. Sounds good. Then I will do it again.
Hit?
Boom. We're gonna trip. Nah, we won't. For 10 more damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Yeah. That'll be it.
Okay.
He's still green. The audacity.
He's
Yeah,
lost
Tess.
some color.
Okay, Rayla.
I would like to try and tail attack him and knock him into the pit.
Okay.
Yawning portal, please. Yeah. All right, buddy. Let's do this. Can
Had
I?
advantage because of me.
Yes.
Yeah, you
I was
have
like,
advantage.
all right, then yes. Yay.
The tail doesn't force movement, Rayla.
Oh, I thought it did. Okay.
Oh. Fortunately not. 19
Regular
does hit,
bite
though,
attack?
for 18 points.
She's like, oh, I'm not a crusher in this body. Shit. Hello. She's gonna stay like right in his face. Like,
Is it still grappled?
I'll let
is.
go. Well, I mean, is it still
It is,
grappled?
so you-
Until this, yeah. Escape
Okay.
DC 17.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I mean, all it says is that you can't bite and tail the same thing, so it's still in that same bite grapple, so that's fine.
Okay. My mouth is full.
All right. Okay, so 18 points. Good stuff. All right. Alistair.
I will fly to here. And Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. 23 hits.
23. Okay, I'm sorry, Brayla, but I'm gonna have to break your grapple. So 15 feet straight back.
Okay.
Does he fall now, or do I get my other shot first?
He is holding on to the edge. He is still up. If you hit him again, force movement, he will drop down.
21 hits. I'm not
21
gonna
hits.
spend a crit. That's horrible crit damage. So only 6 points of damage, but
Okay.
10 more feet straight back.
So he does begin to fall. Going to give him an opportunity to stop himself.
Little tiny T-Rex arm wave.
Okay.
He
With a,
got 10 feet, not 5, 10.
okay. So
There you go.
with a 24 athletics check, you do hear a large thunk as one of his enormous arms reaches out and grabs onto the side of the wall, stopping his descent. We'll say he made it 10 feet down the pit before he stopped himself.
Okay. Yeah, that's it for me.
Okay.
Because that's all my movement, and I don't have anything to do on my bonus action.
All right, everybody. He is 10 feet into the pit. Nathaniel.
1 sec.
You have a grenade.
Okay, start let me get up here so I can actually put that in options I have.
Nathaniel looking down in, you just see it holding on. It looks like one of his entire fists is driven into the side of the wall, holding it up. It looks up at you and roars.
Yeah, I don't think Webb's gonna do anything. However, since he is staring up at me, I am going to extend an arm slightly downward, aim the acidic conduit down there, and I'm going to cast at second level. This lovely thing. Well, if it pops up over here. Well, oh, why are you rolling? I just want you to pop up. I don't know if that's gonna do that or not yet, because I wanted you to pop up. I'm casting Tasha's Caustic Brew down there.
Okay.
Let me pop it up in the virtual tabletop. Apparently I already rolled, even though I didn't think I was going to.
Dexterity saving throw. Okay.
It's a dex save.
DC 15. Against 10 points of damage and being covered in acid. No damage on save. It does succeed, unfortunately.
I cried. Well, I tried. Thing right quick. I don't think this one requires attunement, so. Huskar, if you want to have a magical sword, feel free to snag that Serpent's Fang sword off of my hip if you need it. Because that is all my movement, and he's too far down for my Still Defender to really do anything about it this time, so...
Okay.
His
yeah, I
Still
think that's
Defender
my
could hold
move.
an action.
It will if this thing comes up.
But that would take away his reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, and I prefer his reaction to be the deflection thing. I'm just going to have it try to get right here in case this thing takes a swing at myself or Uskar to try to deflect one of the hits. That'll do it.
Okay. Nathaniel, rage is just covering this thing's face. It is extraordinarily angry, and it just begins slamming its fists into the side of the wall, climbing. It doesn't have a climb speed, so it takes a full 20 feet of movement to get up here. Has 20 feet left Yeah, it's going to... These are interesting because they are they're extraordinarily spiteful. So it is going to begin scanning around the room until it sees the person that launched him into that pit. And it is just going to charge in your direction. It is going to use its dash action.
I'm 25 feet off the ground. I don't know if that helps.
20 feet tall with a 10-foot reach, unfortunately. But it's not going to be able to attack you this turn because it is going to get out and attempt to run past everybody to get right beneath Alistair.
Bite!
Bite.
So, Brayla, it's not going to leave your range.
Can I get an opportunity attack as it goes by me, or
Yes.
am I...
Everybody gets an opportunity attack except for Brayla, unfortunately.
Okay, then let me take a swing.
Yeah, it is just standing beneath Alistair, just like roaring up beneath him. Its jaw beginning to distend, like it's just waiting for Alistair to drop into it. Rude.
I might go ahead and just use that sessional just so I get a solid hit on the thing.
Okay.
That is... Or wait, I mean, yeah, I still have to, even though I do have less going. Yes, and I'm using it one-handed, so
18
8
piercing.
damage from that.
It does not take any poison damage.
Okay. Okay, well that's good to know.
Just the freaking marker on that thing is huge.
All right, it's my turn.
It just
I
went.
just-
No. It's Rigel's turn.
No,
No.
opportunity.
Oh,
attack.
right. Okay.
We're gonna swing the hand axe and not hit. Never mind. I had all this planned out.
Did the Still Defender get an opportunity attack as well?
I believe so. Let's track its movement. It started here, right?
Yes.
And then crawled out to here. So yeah, we'll go ahead and give the Still Defender an opportunity attack.
Okay. We'll throw and see if we hit.
Nice.
Nice.
That's it. Yep.
10 force damage.
Okay, Rigel, you're
Halo
up.
changed color.
All right.
You know, now.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Yep. Okay. This should be a quick round for me. I'm gonna take a pot shots at this guy with my bow.
Those are both going to deflect off of its hide, Rigel.
Is this considered
Yep.
large or huge?
Huge.
Huge.
Okay.
Okay. Moving. I'm gonna move back over here. That should do it.
Hey, that's so.
Okay, I'm gonna use my action to look through Grumps' eyes.
Okay.
So we are now. It is now. I can see that it is really close to Grumps. I'm gonna have Grumps fly all the way over here using the disengage action, and then I'm gonna just.
Okay. Your path was wonky through some walls, but it can make it there.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
All those black lines are walls, just so you know.
Ah, okay. Boop, boop. Yeah, that's still 40.
Okay.
And yeah, that's my turn.
Scar.
Right. Uskar's gonna do Uskar things. Right. Because he's technically still across from him, would I get advantage here?
I'll allow a flank there, yeah.
Awesome, thank you. All right, attack number 1,
Ooh.
and we're trip attacking.
Okay.
So for lots of damage.
Gets
23
a
damage.
31 on its strength save.
Okay, that beats my 16.
Yeah, by a little bit.
Now I'm gonna double fail. Watch that.
Called it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a double crit.
Yeah. Went from a double crit to double fail for
23
sure.
points.
Yep. That's
Only one critical failure.
Yeah. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Rayla.
I'm gonna get kicked in the face again.
Rayla does some roaring. Back up off me for a second, would you? You have another parent. Go talk to him.
Bite.
She's gonna bite. Yeah, she's gonna bite. Meow.
Just snack on this guy.
21 hits.
Yeah.
Nice.
28 points of piercing.
She's going for the
Oh.
same.
Are Brayla's
What?
attacks considered magical as a T-Rex?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not using magic to be a T-Rex. I mean,
Yeah, I didn't think so.
as a
So we're gonna
T-Rex.
need to have the damage that comes in from that.
Oh!
You gotta have all my hand axes though. Then so give them like 11.
No.
Yeah.
Let's
Someone
just-
bless my teeth.
Oh, I'm blessed though. Don't I get my attacks are magical? Never mind.
Oh, everyone's blessed then.
No, bless doesn't make your
No.
attack
Oh.
magical.
Yeah,
Oh.
Never
Yeah,
mind.
don't.
So
Hey, Tinker Boy, make my teeth magic.
Okay, so that is 14 piercing.
Oh, I'm not even effective.
yeah.
Okay.
You still grappled it.
But you haven't grappled
Five.
again.
10, 11.
Which means it
Dental
can't
fronts of
charge us.
magic.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Last thing you need is for it to try and charge Nathaniel again.
Into the hole.
16, 17.
But it can't, right? Because
Right.
I'm
Yeah,
not-
exactly. Because you have it grappled, it's moving to
21.
0.
You're gonna have to give it 22 health back from my hand axes.
I've never been so depressed in my life.
Yeah, you're T-Rex and my good weapon's on you.
It's like melded into her. You can see like a little tattoo of an axe on its side.
Yeah. That changes exactly everything I'm gonna do from now on.
Sorry. I was gonna Misty Step over and give it to you, but I turned into a T-Rex.
I've got
The
other
T-Rex
options.
giveth, and the T-Rex taketh.
Excuse me.
Uh-oh, someone else is gonna be snow.
Okay,
Nah.
Are you done with your turn, Rayla?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's my turn now,
It
right?
is indeed.
And I'm gonna do something extraordinarily stupid.
Oh no.
Actually, we're gonna see what happens.
Gonna see what happens. Okay.
5, 10, because I can fly over Brayla, right?
Yes.
15, 20.
Okay.
I'm
has
still
not-
in its reach.
You are still in its reach. It has a 10-foot reach.
25.
Okay. So it will swing at you. Fist. Only a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Oh no. Okay, the damage roll was very low. That's a lot of ones. Okay, it is only 11 bludgeoning from that.
$30.
Run away! Right.
Oh, and my reaction on when it hit me is this.
Okay, Hellish Speak,
Hey.
awesome. Oh, I don't. Yeah.
I don't
I've
think
been
fire
trying.
is gonna do much to it.
Okay, it does get a 17, unfortunately.
Okay. I was gonna try.
So that's half that, right? Yep.
Yep.
6.
Is that halved even more?
Yes, it is. It is resistant to
So 3.
fire. Yep, that nice little semicolon there.
Yeah. But I do not have disadvantage on my Eldritch Blast attacks.
Hit.
So that's a 27 for 9 points of damage. I am not moving it.
Yeah, there's a wall there, so it wouldn't really have anywhere to go anyways. They could move like 5 feet.
My genie, my crusher feet can move it any direction.
Oh, nice.
But even if I'd moved somewhere where I could move it, I'm not moving it. It's grappled. I want it grappled.
Okay. Yeah, you want that movement to be 0 for sure.
And it's a miss.
Okay.
Okay. That's it for me.
All right, Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, since he has sword in hand, handed over to tossed it to his still defender and tell it to get that sword to Uskar. I know it only would work as a long sword, but it is still considered magical for damage at least.
Okay.
And it doesn't have any real pluses to it outside of the poison damage, so...
Okay, so the serpent thing.
Yes. And while it takes hold of it, he's just going to take out his crossbow and start and fire again. Oof, that's not going to hit. I don't think even with the blitz that's going to hit, is it?
Unfortunately not. D4 would not get you
Okay.
there.
Okay, so let's just re-roll. So is that one kind of goes wide? I think that one will hit though.
Yes, it will.
By the way, if you're using Beyond 20, B is usually mapped to bless. If you hold B when you click your attack, it should add your bless in.
Well, that's
Oh,
cool.
okay. That's a nice
Did not know that.
trick.
And if not, I can
Okay,
show you later on how to do that.
Hot D&D Beyond has hotkeys. I am like an RTS player. I fucking
20,
love
Beyond
hotkeys.
Beyond 20 has hotkeys.
Okay.
Okay, and the still defender is... He's going to go for his horse empowered rin, see if he hits. He's rolling pretty good.
21
at
hits.
hitting
Yeah,
this
he's doing
thing.
well. 9 force.
Yep,
Okay.
9 damage. And that is my turn for the time being.
Okay.
And he gives Uskar the Serpent's Fang.
Yeah, he's holding it in his other hand. If you want to snag it, he'll snag it. You can grab it, he'll give it to you if you want it.
He'll take it.
All right. Smashing through the bar in front of it, it is going to turn and basically grab a hold of the Brailer Rex and just begin pummeling.
You can take it.
Oh boy.
There's a 24,
Yep.
a 26. Okay, disadvantage. The disadvantage,
Oh,
the
no,
24
it's not.
was the lower roll.
The thing is that doesn't count because it has Raylo would have to be within
Okay.
5 feet of the defender. I was
Okay.
clicking on it to check and see how far he could deflect from.
Yeah, and then it is going to lift a hoof up and try to plant a hoof in Brayla's stomach. Brayla, that is a 20 to hit.
Yep.
Does knocking a creature prone break the grapple?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Now we're just
Pull up
grappled on the
grapple
ground.
again.
It's still a bunch of fucking damage. So right, okay, Brayla, I do need you to make a strength save. It is 52 points of bludgeoning.
Oh my god.
How much was the first attack?
That is only the first 2 attacks, and then it is okay, Brayla. That save does fail. You are knocked prone. Still technically have a
We're doing
grapple.
the work
though.
tanking.
How much damage? I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'll give you the damage total right now. So it was 52, 73 points.
Ooh, okay.
Well,
Which was
better you
17.
than us.
And Brayla is
'Cause you
knocked
still got
prone.
full hit points when you come back.
Bro. Where are you, little porcupine?
Got it.
So the dinosaur is left.
Double
Rayla,
pose yourself.
you didn't
Okay.
add your bless to your
Oh.
save.
Can I do that real quick, or is it too late?
Unfortunately, a 20 would still fail.
Okay.
Okay, that is its turn. It is still
So-
grappled, but Brayla is on the ground.
Just so I
quick
make sure, when I get down to 0 on the T-Rex, I just turn back into Brayla, right?
Correct.
Yep.
And any carryover
Okay.
damage does get whomped over to you.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa, Brayla's gonna die, guys.
No. Like, what he means is you got full. When you could take 17 damage, you'll be at any carryover from any damage after that 17 will go to you, but you'll
Right.
still be
no,
at
I
full.
understand, but he's been hitting for like 30 and 40 hit points.
And the
Oh, okay.
T-Rex is much easier to hit than Brayla is.
Yes.
So you should drop concentration.
Okay.
Okay. That is going to bring us to Rigel.
All right. Rigel is going to take the step forward and use his action to. I just had it. Idiot, where is it? I'm gonna use my channel divinity. Oh, I guess it. But I want to use path to brave. This guy, which is an
Yeah.
ability I forgot I had. So he is vulnerable to
Yep.
all kinds of attack.
The next attack that lands on him, he will be vulnerable to the damage.
Oh, it's not all.
No, it's the next attack.
Plus one.
Oh, it's just the next attack. All right, I guess that's over. The action. I guess I'm just gonna back up over here. And that'll be it.
Okay. Adso.
This guy's got that serpent thing, so he'll do some damage.
Remember, it does not take poison damage.
No?
No, it does not.
But
This
still
is a door, right?
That is a
but it's
door.
Still a magical weapon.
I'm gonna open the door
Okay.
and then go for another concentration spell and summon Pagarago.
Nice.
Okay, let me
He's
pull
gonna
him
pop
out.
in and be like, "What the fuck?"
Where's
And then
our little
we'll just
fairy
go
buddy?
back through that door, and and then Pagarago's gonna be just go over here and try and hit him.
No spell slots.
Okay, what was it? It was Death Touch.
Oh.
Okay.
Flanking.
Yeah,
Flanking
oh
with a
yeah,
huge creature,
flanking.
yeah.
Okay.
You got
Going
hits.
for the damage. 13
Okay.
necrotic.
13 necrotic. Pretty sure it takes necrotic as normal. Pretty sure it does.
Cool.
Does
Can I
in
get
fact
further
take
away?
necrotic as normal.
See,
Gotta
what was
s-
that?
Gotta save against the frightened.
All right.
Oh yeah, frightened.
Y'all have it
DC
down below
16
half.
Wisdom.
Now it's gotta roll a wisdom save.
Wisdom
Yeah, DC
saving.
16.
Okay, yeah, let's do it. Wisdom saving throw result is a 25.
Okay, it's not frightened.
God, this guy's rolling great.
Yeah, he really is.
It's-
He's
I
got
think
some
it's
really
got,
incredible
like,
bonuses too.
Magical resistance or
This is
something.
like a creature that is designed to be a single entity encounter, so it's got some impressive bonuses.
I was hoping it had crap on charisma because it looks like it has crap on charisma, which was I was really hoping I'd be able to banish it. But
Right. I've actually heard it described with demons and fiends in general that are like this kind of creature but have high charisma. It's supposed to represent their magical resistance to exactly that.
Force of will.
Right.
D&D designers have been calling charisma not just like how
Right.
how good you look in your like leadership ability, but also your force of will, which is where like the warlock stuff comes in.
Right.
Warlock and sorcerer.
It's Uskar.
Yep. You gotta
Your
click the
turn.
button.
Oh,
Boom.
there we go. Sorry. My huge spell list thingy was in the way.
Mhm. Well, don't worry, Uskar's not gonna do that. He's just gonna do old Uskar things. Serpent Fang it for the fun. Swing 1/1 for a wonderful miss.
Yeah, it's unfortunate attack rolls you're making today, Scar.
They're terrible. It's so frustrating.
Chew those up. You're so gross. No.
Yeah, Scar.
Uskar's just gonna hang his head in shame and kick
Oh.
the ground.
Brayla is no longer a T-Rex. Adso has dropped concentration on Brayla Rex.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Brayla took
So-
damage? When did Brayla take damage?
Of
Long
the
in the
first,
beginning.
the first punch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta hit the button.
Brayla.
Is Brayla still blessed, or is the T-Rex blessed?
I think it stays on either one, doesn't it? Because that
Wow.
T-Rex didn't cease to become Brayla. Didn't cease to be Brayla.
Yeah, it was still Brayla. It was just Brayla changed into a T-Rex.
So, first things first. Here, Uskar, have your axe.
Thanks.
Okay, if Bless and Polymorph both come from different spellcasters, then yes, it does stay. Obviously, because of concentration. It was a roundabout way of saying yes, it
Yeah.
does.
Second thing second, she's getting up on the bar.
Okay.
And then she's going to Hiya with her warhammer. Oh, shit.
Oh no.
Womp womp. I'm going to try it again just for fun.
You're not used to those you're not used to long arms any longer.
Wow. And she's going to skip down the bar. 1, 10.
You're gonna.
Still within its range.
All right, baby doll, go away. I love you very much. Can she get under the bar?
I think it's just one of those ones that has like the lip over the legs, not really like an underside on this side of the bar.
All right, it's fine. She just hopped down, so he has to bend over to get to her. Inconveniently.
All right. Alistair. Oh, go ahead. Anything else, Brayla?
I'm so sorry. I am checking to see if I have bonus anything. Can I put a hunter's mark on him with a bonus spell?
Yeah. Hunter's Mark is a bonus
that way
action.
yes, because that makes it easier for people to hit him, right?
Just you.
Makes it-
Just you, yeah.
You do more damage if
Right.
you hit.
All right, let's do that. Extra d6. Cool.
Okay, here we go. Alistair.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Come and get me.
Such a taunt.
Yeah, right. Okay, 22 hits.
So 11 points of damage. I'm not gonna move it.
14 does not hit.
14 misses. I said it wasn't 11. That was 10 points. And oh yeah, by the way, from that last time it did hit me, I gave myself back half of that hit points because I have resistance to bludgeoning.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
Okay, next.
Okay. Nathaniel.
Well, considering how things are go, let me double check how. Yeah, I'm going to start just by taking a pair more pot shots at it. I forgot to-
Daggers.
yeah.
20 hits. Nathaniel, is your crossbow magical?
Yes, it is.
Okay, good.
It's a plus. It counts as a +1 crossbow, and it basically fires magical
Fantastic.
magical ammo. So
That is. Do you have advantage?
I don't think even no, and I don't think bless that's gonna get me.
It will not get you close enough.
Okay, so well, one hit, and my steel defender go for its force empowered wind. And
17 does not hit.
he actually misses. Well,
No longer grappled. Okay.
Do you
anything
still
else?
have a session advantage, or a session inspiration. It is susceptible. Sorry, who's hit it so far? Has anyone hit it this round?
I
They
did.
hit
Oh
directly after
shit!
you
Who was the
cast
first one to
the
hit?
grave.
I
The
think it-
spirit.
Yeah, so that was
So
necrotic.
13 necrotic would have been.
It would have been double
Whatever.
for 26. Okay, so another 13.
Okay. So never mind.
Yeah, it's the
Did
first
that.
hit after you do it.
Okay.
Do we have any rogues in this party?
No.
Actually, I may actually, if it's okay, I might move my character some.
Oh,
I think
I'm going rogue. Part rogue as well.
I think
So
I think
you're gonna have 3 classes.
That's sweet. Man,
Just the edge too.
what was his name? Absurd.
Absurd.
Oh, hello guys.
Hello.
It is me. Absurd.
No. Muffin Forest is amazing. I need to watch more from him. Muffin Forest and Dingo
I
Doodles.
wish you. Yeah, I wish you uploaded more.
I know. Dingo Doodles has
Shout
a
out
lot
to
more
Muffin
content
Forest.
now. Okay. All right. So, flying into a blind rage, this massive creature is just going to begin swinging wildly around it at the 4 targets that it has. The first one, we're going to go clockwise, starting with the Steel Defender. Rayla swings a fist at you, crashing down onto the bar where it last saw you go into. Ugh, it's a 32. 1 away from crit though, so good. Yeah, cool.
the back to 30, whatever, isn't a crit.
I know.
Jesus.
I know.
Rayla, you take 21 points of bludgeoning damage. Raises its
Okay.
fist, roaring into the air. It swings again into a random direction. Uskar.
Bring it on.
It has brought it with a 31 to hit.
Yeah.
God damn this thing.
Oh, disadvantage is a 14.
14. And then I'm gonna do one of these,
Okay.
and I'm gonna riposte or attempt to riposte
Get it.
and miss.
All right.
That's
Here
alright.
comes the hoof.
Look at all those ones.
Ridiculous.
That is Pogorogo with the hoof.
I'm okay with that.
27 to hit for
It's
30 points of bludgeoning, and it needs to make a strength save.
can an incorporeal thing be knocked prone?
Let's see. Does it have immunity to the prone condition?
No problem. Nope. Guess he can be prone. Okay. Where is?
Isn't it your bedtime? Go.
Hey!
You succeed.
Right. He's just like.
Frog sticks out his tongue at Uskar.
Awesome.
Scar just gives it the 1 finger salute.
Okay.
This girl from New Jersey.
All right. So that was 30 points of bludgeoning damage. All right.
Oh, wait. There we go.
It's gonna bring us to Rigel.
Rigel. Man, this thing be tough. So I'm starting to whole idea about shooting it. Be trying to spell attack it. Stupid maybe, but let's try. I think I'm gonna try a Toll the Dead up fucker.
Stop eating your crib,
Okay.
goblin.
It's got a massive saves, my dude.
Like wisdom saves too?
It does get a
All of
24
them.
on its wisdom save.
Gross.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's
24?
saving everything.
It is yet to fail a save.
Do any of us know what
Except
the hell
for
this is?
The dinosaur ones.
The
Fuck.
player or character?
Character.
No.
Well, egg on my face.
Can we Arcana check this motherfucker?
Just keep my distance still. I
Right.
don't know. I mean, I'm concentrating on bless. Sorry, y'all. That was stupid.
No way to really know.
Well, it has a high AC too,
Yeah, it's
so I feel like anything you throw at this, it's gonna be like a 50-50 chance it's gonna work.
Yeah.
I have to roll at least a 12 to hit it. I'll put it
Well,
that way.
also, if it had hit, wouldn't it still? Oh, Does Path to the Grave give you? Are you weak to that damage until the start of my next turn?
No, it's just the
Literally
next hit.
just-
The next time something hits it, it is vulnerable to all damage types of that source.
Man, it would be so much better.
That'd be fucking broken. It's just like double damage
Yeah.
until your next turn. That'd be super broke.
True.
You know
I
what
relate.
could be cool for it is if they said until the start of your next turn, you can choose a hit to make it vulnerable to.
Yeah.
So then you could wait
Well-
for the paladin
well-
to smite.
Well, yeah, it's weird because
Rogue.
it's like it's susceptible to that damage or whatever, but it doesn't. You know, it'd almost be cooler if it was like, okay, it's susceptible to that same damage type. So then everybody, all right, just got
Right.
Yeah.
The way
piercing
that I
stuff,
ran it,
even
because
though-
I ran a grave cleric, and what I liked to do is I gave myself 2 levels in fighter to get action surge, and then what I would do is I would path to the grave and then guiding bolt it, so it would take double damage from the guiding bolt, and then the next attack would have advantage. That was what I would do a lot with it. Then we also had a rogue in the party, so if like the initiative worked out, where you can also do this with Brayla, since she's a paladin and can just pump out damage. Whenever she's going to be acting after you in the initiative, is an excellent time to do Path to the Grave, because then you can Path to the Grave it, Brayla hits it, and even if it's a crit or not, if that hit lands, she pumps a smite in, double damage across the board.
Cool.
Especially if she upcasts the smite.
And then if she crits, and that could be upwards of 100 damage in one hit.
Yep.
So Path to the Grave has its
Team up.
uses. It's just very situational. But when those situations
Right.
work out, you can massive amounts of damage.
Cool. Brayla, wink.
Wait.
Team
Next
up.
time.
Yeah. Yeah. But right now,
Okay.
since you have Adso and Uskar acting between you and Brayla, the odds of one of them dealing damage to it is high.
Yeah, I'd have to like tell them not to like to step back.
Right. Yeah,
That-
it
that's
works
not fun.
best when you have someone that can deal a lot of damage in one hit right after you in the initiative. That's the best time to use it.
Or
Like,
you
if
yourself
Adso
can
wanted
do
to
it.
hit something with a fireball or something like that, obviously this isn't a good fireball target, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
And Adso, do you know fireball?
Yes, I do know Fireball.
Oh, hey, nice.
I haven't been using it.
All right, Rigel. Anything else?
No. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, brings us to Adso.
Because I am pretty sure.
I like how Adso's just
resistant.
putting more and more walls between himself and this thing.
Yep. But hey,
This time it comes out, he can't.
So, sugar, sweetie baby, come on back.
I've got vision through Grumps, and so I'm just gonna Toll the Dead and see if it works. It's probably not, but hey, there's gotta be one time it does.
Wisdom save result is a 16. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Magic resistance. It's a 27.
Okay, well it would have succeeded anyways. Okay, now time for the real damage dealer here is Pago.
Pago! 20
Death
hits.
touch. Yay!
Holy shit.
15 necrotic.
Nice.
Good boy,
Okay.
Pago. Good boy. Who's a good froggy?
I was a priest.
Oh man. Oh no.
Look at it thinking it's people.
Oh, no.
Oh
It's
yeah.
like when you get an Uber driver and he's like, "Oh yeah, in my home country, I was a nuclear physicist." God.
And now I drive. Now I just do damage.
It's just
Oh
around
yeah.
okay, it's just around the corner though, bud. Thanks.
Another
No.
wisdom save, please.
Okay.
Oh.
Add so. Anything else?
Another wisdom save for the fear.
Oh, yep. This is not against magic, so it is just a straight roll. Oh, goddamn. It does get it. It's just rolling super high, everybody. It crit success that.
Oh
Right.
my God.
Okay.
Uskar.
Does any
Uskar do Uskar things. Pokey poke number 1.
An hour and a half of beating this thing.
Should have
need a
moved
bar.
over.
You have advantage from Pogo, don't you?
I don't think I do for my angle.
Do you want to move? So you
Yeah,
do.
you could have moved like one square. There you go. That'll give it. Okay, so 26 hits.
For 10 damage.
Okay.
And that's full 10 damage.
Yep.
And then he's going to do it again. Nope.
Okay,
Womp womp.
Rayla.
Can I do a bonus action first?
Yeah.
I would like to do Vow of Enmity, please.
Let's see it. I don't know what that is. Okay.
It's okay.
That's an action. That's not a bonus. Oh no, bonus.
Vow of Enmity is a bonus
bonus
action.
Yep.
You can utter a vow of
Enmity,
enmity against the creature, and you can see within 10 feet using your channel divinity. Gain advantage on attack
Oh,
rolls
nice.
against the creature.
Wow. Yeah.
I
yeah.
keep finding things that I can do that I didn't realize I could do before.
When Rigel can go first and then Brayla can go, that is going to be an excellent combo machine right there.
I also have my, what was it? Something
Hunter's mark.
Hunter's mark on it. Yes.
Nice. Okay.
Go whack that thing.
Yeah, you have advantage on your roll. 22 hits.
Yay.
You're out of smite slots though, aren't you?
I
I
you?
only use one spell.
Oh, nice. Awesome.
I Misty Steps.
8 hit. So 8 damage.
I'm gonna do it again.
Okay. 21 hits.
Are you smiting?
Yes.
You can smite on both attacks if you'd like to.
yeah, and you also need to roll your d6 of damage extra on both
Oh,
of those.
yes, I
Hunter's
do.
mark. Yep.
All right.
Okay, so 2 hits,
Okay,
8 first, and you can roll 2d6, and then your damage off the Warhammer.
Okay.
Yes. Go, girl. Go.
Nice.
Oh.
And then smite that thing twice.
Yeah.
Let's get the damage from the Warhammer first. The second Warhammer hit.
Yeah.
Okay, another 8, and then would you like to smite it once or twice?
Twice. And
Yeah.
I'm gonna upcast.
Uh-huh. All right.
I'm doing them on level 2, so it's 3d8, so 68, right?
Yeah. That's unfortunate.
Nice.
Lots of ones in that. Okay. 18 points is still 18 points, though. All right.
Offense.
It is looking hurt, everybody.
Yay.
And that's all I can do because I use my bonus and I use my action.
Well, all you
And
can
my
do is
movie
quite a
just
bit. So,
That's
right.
all of us could do.
Alistair.
Yeah. Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. It's a hit.
So, 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And again,
19 hits.
For another 10. Oh, no, so another 7. Only
7.
Weapon 1.
Right.
There's no reason
right.
to try to move it.
Daniel, can you kill it?
Well, the only
Please.
magical weapon I currently have on me is the. So I'm gonna take 2 shots with it first.
Okay.
Uh,
20
a
hits.
20 to hit.
13, okay.
13 points with the first shot. Second shot comes in.
4 hits. How much damage?
Ooh, terrible roll. 6 points of damage.
Oh.
But we are going to see if the force-empowered wind actually sinks in properly.
One
Nice.
hit.
Only one to hit.
Oh.
5 force. Not a huge amount, but still, it helps.
Does it have like 1 hit point left?
It's his turn. He's about to mark me.
With 1 hit point left, he's gonna murder us all.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
Perfect.
He wants to know how far away you are, sweetheart.
So, oh no, the steel. Okay, since the steel defender is the last one that hit it. This thing, yeah. So it is going to do the same thing it did last turn and begin swinging around wildly in an absolute rage. So clockwise, starting with Uskar. The first fist attack is going to steel defender.
Mm-hmm.
And we get its first crit of the game.
I'll allow it.
Bye.
It's on the defender. I guess
That
it's
is
okay.
46 points of bludgeoning on that attack.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
He has 41 hit points.
Why are
Okay.
you so grumpy?
We are
So
down
He
to
is upset about
we
the
are
defender.
down to only 3 good targets. So the next fist attack is for Brayla.
No! I'm going to die!
It is a 25 to hit.
Yep.
Only
Yep,
13
yep,
points
yep.
of bludgeoning.
Oh, cool, I'm still alive, thanks. With my mighty 6 hit points left. No, wait, 5 hit points.
And
my bad.
Uskar gets hoofed again.
His car gets hooped again.
Stop cow in a former life.
Uskar.
Is this
Prints
like
all
some
over
sort
his
of
chest.
Aryan fiend?
This creature is obviously jealous of Uskar beer.
It is only an
Yeah.
18 to hit Uskar.
We're gonna repost.
Awesome.
Nice.
Finish this thing off on the repost.
Oh
God,
no.
Oh, it was worth a try.
You gonna do a shift?
within... No, he's too far away.
Oh, damn.
Whose fault is that?
I like that. So you should have just been on the couch. Just finish the illusion. This whole thing's going on now. So it's just hanging out there, kicking it on the lounge.
Yeah. I should have just sat on the couch right here.
All right.
Wait, isn't Uskar blessed? Is that too far out of range?
17
hit.
or 16.
That's
Uskar-
bless is in there.
Yeah,
My
I
bless
see
is
it,
already
yeah,
in there.
okay.
Oh, it's in there
Yep, yep, yep.
already.
Okay.
Oh my.
I
my
have I have all that set up on my character
Oh.
sheet.
Rigel.
Damn. Okay.
Kill it.
All right.
Kill it.
We're going to try to kill it.
Please.
Got my magic longbow. +1 longbow. And firing.
Help us, Rigel. You're our only hope.
That is a shitty shot.
21 hits.
Oh, thank God.
Oh.
It did.
Rigel, the thing is breathing heavily, slumping over, stomping around, crushing what it can in its way. The arrow comes flying through and smashes right into one of its red glowing eyes. It slows for a moment, taking one deep breath, slumps onto an elbow, slumps down some more, and finally sprawls itself out flat across the floor.
Fuck yeah.
Shit. I don't know what everybody was. I had it under.
Brayla is literally just going to tip over.
I'm just gonna use my own vision, just go to the bar immediately, and pour myself a drink. It's like, whoa, that wasn't that bad, guys.
All right, everyone.
I'm
So
gonna head straight over to this guy and tie him up with this rope.
awesome. So a few moments pass, and the silence seems to be like flowing all the way out into the streets. And slowly, people begin poking their heads out from around corners. People start looking into the windows, and as soon as they like catch the glimpse of the massive deceased creature behind the bar. People start walking back in and sitting at the tables. People start flowing back in. The bartender comes back up from his trapdoor, looks down at the thing and gives a appreciative nod and just goes back to serving drinks. And as everything returns to normal here, we're going to go ahead and take our break. And when we come back,
I love it.
you all can assumedly rest.
There's just a huge dead beast from the abyss, and they're like, "Meh, it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday. All right, everyone, we'll be back in 10. All right, so we're back. Still at the Yawning portal, having just defeated that massive creature that pulled itself up and out of the portal itself. Business as usual seems to have resumed pretty quickly. There's people walking around using spells, using mendings and such to repair the damage to the building. Drinks have recommenced servings. The bartender, the half-orc man, approaches you all and says, "Room's on the house tonight. Thanks for taking care of that thing for us."
Thanks for hiding in the basement.
How about booze on the house?
You got it. Drinks on the house tonight. He
Uskar's
looks at
saddled up.
Uskar. Shit.
Uskar ties up the guy to like his waist so the guy can't get away and just sits at the bar and drinks.
He's never gonna financially recover from this.
He just says keep them. He just says keep them coming until someone makes him go to bed.
I asked the bartender, excuse me, how often does something like this happen?
Oh, once or twice a week. Depends on how much is going on up here. You know, the commotion brings them on up. And I'd say about once every
do with
one or
something like that.
Well, there's usually adventurers here. You know, it's kind of like
the body.
Oh, the body. He kicks it. Says, well, depending on where it came from, it may or may not disappear in a few minutes, turn into some black sludge that I can just mop up.
Ew.
Otherwise, eventually the corpse cart will come by and they'll have their work cut out for them.
That they will.
Uskar just chuckles as he guzzles his first 2 drinks.
And I'm gonna go over and look down the hole.
Okay. Nothing seems to be coming up any further. It is quite dark. You cannot see the bottom.
And I am doing the Essex glide now since I have like another 10 minutes of flying.
Nice. Okay.
left.
Just floating across the floor, your feet a few inches off the surface. Nice.
While this is going on, Nathaniel is studying. He just put down. Just honestly, it's more just background stuff. He got curious about it, so he's looking at it to see if he can figure out what it is and all that fun stuff.
Okay. What are you studying?
I'm studying the creature that came out of the hole.
Oh, yeah, fantastic. Go ahead and make a history check and/or a religion check, whichever you'd prefer.
Can I help?
Sure.
I'll help you.
I can help with history,
Only one of you can
but
help.
I'm drinking. Uskar's not paying attention.
All right.
Nice.
So, Nathaniel, you remember you can recall quite a bit of this from your research and your time at Candlekeep, having come across a book about the layers of the abyss. You would know this creature to be originally from Baphomet's layer of the abyss. This creature is one of the maze guardians. They are highly prized as living siege engines. Generally speaking, an army of demons will only have one of these in any given army because of their propensity to just simply start kicking the shit out of literally anything within arm's reach. So, yeah, very sought after in the Nine Hells. Very powerful, obviously. Yeah, it's what's known as a Goristro.
Curious.
All the same
he's
demon
kinda just-
immunities and resistances. Yeah.
I think it doesn't really have any sort of trinkets or things like that upon it, does it?
We'll say that there is a single diamond in a belly button ring.
God.
Oh, would it have a nose ring?
Uh,
It's just kind of
I guess.
bull-like.
I guess since we have bested this thing, we will take this ring.
We will call it a 500 GP diamond.
Hey.
I will put that in the. I will put that in the group loot because since we have, I'm not sure if anyone
Pastors.
any. I also figure it could be something that someone may. Oh, where's that at? There it is. 500 GP diamond.
Goristro belly button ring.
Let me get in here, then I may have to ask you to send.
Yeah, he keeps doing it. He said it. He clearly hold to it. He'll hold to his word.
I was happy about that.
So
Okay, Dime.
I had to look up the Goristro.
Yeah. Technically not even a deadly encounter for all of you as a single entity.
Or 17?
It was pretty close.
I feel like without the T-Rex, it might have been.
Yeah, entirely possible. Yeah,
we
a
might have got some
crit.
smites in. We might have got some smites in earlier.
Yeah, the T-Rex was hitting for like 35 apiece.
So a crit
Halved.
on the
True.
gore attack is 7, 14, 28 d10 of damage if it crits on the gore attack. The charge.
Jesus. Yeah.
Dear
That would have.
God.
Uskar would have been dead 3 times over.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a crit on the gore attack would have been enough to kill someone outright.
Yeah.
Uskar probably has the highest health, and that would have killed him outright at least twice.
That's
What's
if
yours?
that's
I'm
if
sorry.
that's if a charge and gore hit.
Once or 66.
So it has to travel 15
Oh,
feet
yeah,
straight
by
towards the
6.
target and then hit with the gore attack and it would need to be a crit for it to be that much damage.
That's 100 over Uskar's top or max health.
It's 106 higher than Brayla's.
Yeah, single entities at level 7, like basically anything over level 6 or 7, single entities need to be extremely dangerous.
Uskar has a 16 con, so.
Okay, sorry. I derailed us.
Okay.
That happens.
Well, so we have us a 500 gold piece diamond now, in case anyone needs it for a spell component. That's a good thing.
Indeed.
Brayla will just keep the druid company at the bar.
Nathaniel is also going to recollect his sword.
Oh, Uskar gives it up willingly. He doesn't want it. It's not an axe.
Yeah, it does.
I will
It'll do in a pinch, though.
Oh, for sure.
I will sit down at the bar, the other side of our guest. And I will. So we've seen the ghost of Sarah, right?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
So I will assume the form of a non-dead version of Sarah
Oh.
and just sit down beside our
Back off.
guest.
Alistair does that. You'll see Uskar's slightly inebriated self slap the guy in the face a couple of times.
Okay.
Like from behind him.
All right, so he comes to and looks up. Oh, well, shit.
So
As
if you
he-
guys want
as
to wait
he's-
till after a long rest, I have Zone of Truth.
As he's tied to Uskar.
Oh, have we had a short rest?
Just a short one.
Yeah, we can say y'all
Did
had a
we?
short rest. A short rest is fine.
Alright.
Before you woke him up, just hanging out at the bar for an hour.
Mm. Nice. There we go, full health.
cast Summon Fae. Mirthful.
What does the mirthful one do?
Every time it face steps, it can pick a creature within 10 feet of it that has to be charmed.
Or 1625. I'll take it.
And it's not the charm spell, so it doesn't have that lovely rider that says it knows it was charmed by you.
Does it matter if he knows? It doesn't matter if he knows, because he's gonna be probably antagonistic towards us forever and ever now.
There is nothing about the mirthful charmed saving throw. You can do it in the middle of combat. They don't get advantage on it. They don't know they've been charmed.
Okay. So Farrell comes to, mutters to himself, looks around, assesses the situation. He begins to try and stand, still tied to Uskar.
Uskar just kind of tugs him back.
Ugh. Do you have any idea what we are capable of doing to you?
That's
So
kind of
far,
what we're trying to
that's
find
now.
out.
You all are making a terrible, terrible mistake. Release me now, and perhaps mercy will be shown to you all.
Mercy?
Tap
Let me
on his
guess.
shoulder, and as he turns around, go from a living-looking Sarah to the way we saw her, with no tongue, and just grin at him. Open mouth, no tongue grin.
Ghastly. Why are you taking on the appearance of that poor, murdered servant girl?
We know you know more than you've told us. You need to tell us what you know.
I know precisely what I have told you. Not a single bit more.
Two
Uskar-
steps
Sorry, go
beside
ahead.
him.
He looks
So
towards
he
you,
needs to
Alistair.
make
Your
a-
Fey servant doesn't scare me.
DC 16 wisdom save.
You got it. Wisdom is the save
Wisdom.
against being charmed.
Yes.
Okay. He does get an 18.
Okay.
Advantage on that save. Is he aware that you've just tried to charm him?
He is not.
Okay.
Because this is not the charm person spell.
Got it.
It is just a feature of the Mirthful Fae.
He folds his arms over his chest, kind of adjusts his jacket, tries to make himself look as proper as he can. He's obviously filthy and covered in various types of blood, but adjusts his jacket and tries to look a proud look. You all would be very wise to be careful who you make enemies of.
You would be wise to who you make enemies of.
Very clever. I am very impressed with your retort. dwarf.
How glib.
I'm sure I can go find another one of those things, and we can just feed you to it.
Well, Uskar just kind of lets out a little bit of the rope and drags the dude over to the big hole in the ground as Uskar sees it, and just starts slowly dangling him over it.
You see like 5 or 6 people look over towards you from the various parts of the bar. As soon as any one of you makes eye contact, they all just very pointedly turn their back and start going back about their business.
Ushar's kind of snorts and just looks at him like, "You got 2 choices here, guy."
No, you have. You can hear the fear starting to come into his voice. You have no evidence, no proof of what you're accusing me of. All I have to do is begin screaming for the town guard, and you will have to answer to them while you're hanging and dangling an innocent man over this.
As soon as you scream, you fall.
Nathaniel gives a slight smile at the calling of a town guard and just kind of wanders over. And kind of opens up his bag and starts dragging out some items in there. The vials of serpent venom, that
Ooh.
vial of inert dragon blood ooze, that acidic conduit that he has, the hag poison.
Are we threatening to torture this guy in the middle of the Yawning world?
And he just
Again.
says, tell me something. Do you happen to know off the top of your head if I mix these together, when I mixed these together and gave them to you, do you know how you would actually construct an antidote from it if we let you loose?
He looks towards you.
Nathaniel's essentially lying his ass off to imply that it's out we poisoned or
My position is guaranteed. I do not fear you and your
Position where?
simple threats.
Oh, it's not so simple. This thing here, and he shakes the little dragon blood ooze, which is kind of wiggling around in the vial.
He's very pointedly trying not to look at you.
There is a gardener at the place we come from who used it on plants, and it turned them into monstrosities. It was rather fascinating, and I'm kind of curious the effect it will have upon an actual animal-like being such as us, particularly when it has sentience.
Uskar, the bartender leans over towards you and he says, "You mind taking this upstairs? You're scaring the guests."
Can't dangle him over the hole upstairs.
Well, yes, because, I mean, if there's a transformation, we can drop him, in case if it's a bad one.
I can't have you interrogating people in the middle of my bar.
Well, that's understandable.
Bring me a
Come, my friend, for science.
Bring me a bring me a gallon of ale while I'm up there, then.
He nods.
And literally, Uskar just drags him, doesn't let him walk, drags him up the stairs.
Okay. You all have... Earlier, the barkeep would have given you keys to several rooms. A couple different suites. There's a lot of different rooms here at the Yawning Portal. So, upstairs in one of these private rooms, we'll say it's one of the larger rooms that you have him in right now. Yeah, you can continue your interrogation.
What am I? Chaotic? Chaotic good, damn it. I can only do so much torturing.
Are we the baddies?
Okay, so I'm assuming all 6 of you went upstairs to be present for
Yeah.
this.
So Uskar, so I'm assuming there's like a bedpost or something to tie him into.
Sure.
So Uskar's gonna tie him into place. And then just continue grilling him about the information they need about the guy I'm terrible with names, sorry.
Lord Vialis.
Lord Vialis. He's gonna ask about Lord Vialis and what he's doing with the demon portal thing and why he killed everybody. Just making an outright assumption, an accusation that he killed everybody.
If you would like him afraid, I can do Abjure and Enemy, which makes him afraid. If he fails.
Try. It might help.
Wisdom saving throw. He can't run, and he is frightened.
Wisdom
Might make
save
him
result is only a 6. So as this interrogation is going on, Brayla, what exactly are you doing? What does this look like?
She is just like basically drawing glyphs in the air and just kind of blows them over in his direction, and as they settle over him, he just
Okay.
looks pretty scared, guys, and he cannot run.
Eyes
He cannot,
widen.
his
You can
speed
see
reduces to 0.
his jaw and lips beginning to tremble. He says, "You don't understand. They can do far, far, far worse than anything that you can.
I am a paladin of vengeance. Do you really think I care what they can do to you when you're sitting in front of me?
Did you not see the thing we killed downstairs? We can do things that you couldn't even imagine. You might want to
Wow.
start talking.
If you answer our questions, we can at least do our best to protect you from them.
She can bring far worse. I have said all I will say.
Tell us.
Kill me if you must."
Wow.
Luciar's just gonna punch him in the jaw.
I think he's pretty convict. Like, what's the word?
Fanatically devoted would be the term.
Yes. Fanatically devoted. Thank you, Sean.
Fanatically devoted to you.
That tongue is not the first I've ripped off.
Oh wow, wow.
Oh Jesus.
This blood is not the first I've spilled.
God, what the...
Oh my God, that's not where I saw that going.
Murder Hobo the musical.
Well, that's what they do, right? They cut off tongues.
Yeah.
I have to play this right. Damn it. There's what I want to do and what my character would actually do. Oh, I saw you. Uskar's gonna pull out his papers from Candlekeep,
Oh.
and he's gonna show them to this guy and be like, "I believe that they at the Candlekeep have many, many different ways to make someone talk. You can either talk to us here now, or you can talk to us when we get back to Candlekeep."
Takes a deep breath, sits up a little straighter, his chin goes up a little bit, looks into the distance between everyone. Says nothing.
Well, you're no fucking help, guy.
Can we, like, mind read this guy?
You can
Did
certainly
you
have a
try
try.
that already?
Can you?
Well, I was hoping Carl would take care of that. Or...
Carl's silenced.
Yes, I am silent. Sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna use detect thoughts, and I'm gonna go as deep as I can. I don't care that he knows that I'm doing it.
Oh, he already knows you can.
Yeah. I mean, it's an easy save, but
Okay, so you're going for surface thoughts, or are you going deeper?
no, I'm going deep.
Okay.
Like lobotomy deep.
Uskar, ask away. What can they do to us?
Okay, let me get his save going real quick. Wisdom save result is... It is a wisdom... Oh, that's a 22.
Yeah.
Let's try that again.
Coronal shift.
Wisdom save result for the second roll is... Only a 10.
There we
There
go.
we go.
I have to check something on his character sheet real quick. Okay, yep. Only 10.
Perfect. Uskar is gonna be like, what was the master's plan with all the deaths?
He says nothing, but Alistair, you get a very distinct image of a dark cave, several alcoves along either side. It is worked stone. It appears to be a temple, ancient, old, but the way that things are being held up and propped up, it looks like it's been recently renovated, recently worked on. There's alcoves along the corner, and in his memory, you get this strange odor of something burning. And at the end of this altar, with several robed figures standing in front of it, is a statue of what looks like an enormous hooded figure. It grows and grows as they're chanting and sending their energies towards it. That is the vision that he gets when you ask this question. That's the thoughts that he's having. He's thinking of that moment.
Where is this temple?
Does he know you're in his mind?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
So when you consider it his turn again, he can use an action to make an intelligence check to try to contest it.
Okay. All right. So the first image we'll say was the first round. Now we'll get to the second round, and he will try to make an intelligence saving throw. Result on that save is only a 5.
Intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. He doesn't have proficiency in the save, so it's still just the same roll. Okay. He does fail. And what was your question?
Where is this temple?
You see imagery again. He's doing his best to keep it back, but these images are just pouring into his mind. It's a beautiful little town set on a nice, large, sloping green hills. Looks like a nice place.
Greenest.
Is that greenest? I assume I would.
We'd
I mean,
assume. So
I would
Uskar's
say-
also going to ask if it's that, or ask if Lord Vialis killed everybody.
Again, silence, but you get an image of Lord Vialis exiting from Yellowcrest Manor, covered in blood from his hands up to almost all the way up to his shoulder. He has a towel and he's very casually cleaning blood off of his hands, even though he's still covered in it everywhere else. And he hands the bloody towel over to Farrell as they're leaving Yellowcrest Manor.
Uskar, what about your brother?
Trust me, I was.
I'm sorry.
I'm assuming he's going to get another save here soon. I'm trying not to rush him, so that this guy gets so we do it with the saves and stuff. Because the next question Uskar would be trying to get images of his brother and what he knows about his brother. So he'd be like, "What about my brother? What about?" And then he shows him the picture. What about him?
He only gets a 9 on this save. Uskar, you get... First thing that Alistair senses in his mind is absolute terror. He is terrified of this man. And you see a dwarf moving through the congregation. Everyone's parting in front of him. He's walking up towards Lord Vialis at the front of this. And you can see the massive statue behind them as Rage goes and stands in front of it. Seems to reach a hand out and place it on Rage's shoulder.
Oh.
Oh, like Rage is a good guy.
Oh no, Uskar.
Uskar, did you expect this?
I didn't know for sure. It was expected, but unsure. Uskar thinks that the dark magics, as he calls it, had taken over his brother and changed him, and yada yada yada.
Is this why he hates magic?
Yes.
Oh, I love it. This is so deep. Like this is such good character shit. I love it.
This is exactly why he hates magic and why he has such a disdain for it. And that's why it was such a big deal that he was forced to be a druid. Okay, and then since we still have time, he's gonna be like, he wants to know how did Lord Vialis get from Yellowcrest to Greenest so quickly?
Gets an 18 on his save this time.
Is
Okay,
that beat it?
still ends. Yep,
Womp womp womp.
Hey,
I'm
you got
done.
some good info. That's awesome.
I think so. If it wasn't for Alistair.
Mind power.
So Uskar's very, very what's the word I want to look for? Just distraught right now and everything with it, finding out about the stuff about his brother, and he just kind of just looks at the guy and just walks out of the room and goes straight back to the bar.
Aw.
Yeah, so as you're walking back, you hear a voice in your head. What do we want to do with this guy? I can't.
Can I punch him in the face?
I can't put him in my bottle as a person, but I can put a body in my bottle.
Uskar just kind of waves and says,
No, the only person who heard that was Uskar.
Uskar just kind of waves and says, we need to send him to... you could just see with disdain that it's not the answer he wants to give, but he says we need to send him to Candlekeep.
Boo.
Yeah, that good. Gotta do some good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have a feeling what they'll do to him is worse than anything we can do.
Yeah, he knows that, but
Disagree.
he can't do it He can't do it himself. But he's gonna send him to them.
What kind of people do you think run Candlekeep?
I don't know.
Send him to Dennis. Let him feed the plants.
Dennis. I'm gonna send him to Pickles. Pickles will talk his ear off so much that he'll talk.
Candlekeep is not the Hague.
But no, I just think that's where he'd say to send him, because that they have a way to keeping him there or whatever. I don't think that they're going to torture him or anything, but definitely to remove him as an element.
I think we should hand him over to Waterdeep Watch.
I think he's got fingers in the Waterdeep Watch.
Or specifically his employer does.
Yeah. So it's definitely something I'd want to keep him within our circle and not trust untrustable people. Would be why Uskar would suggest sending him to Candlekeep, because it's not so we don't need him trying to get back to Lord Vialis to know that what we're doing, stuff like that.
Everybody in the room make a perception check, please. Everybody that's in the room with Farron.
I'm still technically in the room, so I will.
I'll make a perception right quick.
Brilliant's only half health, so she's not paying attention very well.
Uskar, you see,
that's terrible.
Uskar and Adso, you both see Farrell looking back and forth between all of you, and he's eyeing a window past everybody.
Oh, no, you don't.
This guy's like, nah, and he was gonna walk out, and he slightly notices this and grabs him by the collar. Looks at people and says, block the window. I think we need to find a place to have him held up, or we take him to our buddy in the North Ward. I just think he needs to be kept in confinement until we figure more out and get to, so that there isn't a heads up that we're coming.
Agreed.
Are we aware of what time he's supposed to report back into his employer?
Well, you were aware that he wasn't even supposed to be here for another 2 days.
Okay.
We've got a 2-day lead on us right now, at least.
Potentially, so... Okay.
And luckily the one guy that surrendered got yeeted into the Yawning portal, so he's not running back. So yeah, I think we need to find a way to confine him and secure him until we can figure out what's going on. So if that's either trying to get him to Candlekeep or finding a place to store him, if that makes sense. And then, yeah, he's like, watch him. He's trying to escape, and Uskar, again, just heads to the bar.
Okay. So, by now it is late into the evening.
Yeah.
What are y'all doing?
Sleep, please.
Is anyone gonna keep watch on the dude?
Brayla is broken.
I can keep watch.
I think we should just alternate shifts as far as watching with two folks, keeping an eye on him every time, so that there's basically two sets of eyes on him. Probably stagger it where first two people take first watch, then second and third watch for 4 hours, third and fourth and fifth, and so forth.
Okay, so who is all remaining in the room?
Sounds like
Alistair is remaining.
Brayla will. She's got hold person.
I'll go to a different room for the time being, and of course the character is going to tinker on the stuff to kind of replenish it. But yeah.
Alistair, I have a couple of questions of Alistair's knowledge of the Yawning portal.
Okay.
First, does the common room, the bar area, close at night at all?
Does not open 24 hours.
So
Nice.
at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, how many people are usually in there?
The bartender, maybe 5 or 6 others.
I'm trying to decide if Alistair, with his neutral alignment and his complete disdain for this guy, would try to commit murder.
Scar wouldn't stop him. He wouldn't do it, but Uskar wouldn't stop him.
It may also depend upon who else is watching the guy at the time, depending upon what happens.
This is a very specific form of murder. Yeah, I'm curious if whether or not I can pull it off.
Okay. So what exactly are you doing? Like, as far as, are you just like pacing around the room with him in it, watching him? Are you sitting on a chair across from him, giving him dagger stares? What are you doing?
I'm not giving him dagger stares. I'm just sitting in the room, and when it's like my turn to be on watch with him early in the morning, I am going to speak into his mind.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, with everybody here, I couldn't do anything but what I get us out of here. Teleportation. Do you want to go?
Make a deception check.
Again. There it goes. Oh, 3 of them. The first one, I hit it. I just kept on hitting it. So the first one, 19.
Okay. He looks towards you, says, "You will be greatly," in his mind, he says, "you will be greatly rewarded if you can facilitate my escape. Riches beyond imagination. Power. Whatever it is you desire."
I use my elemental gift so that I am technically have a flight speed.
Okay.
I walk over to him, I touch him, and I cast Dimension Door.
Okay.
I assume I'm within 500 feet of
The hole?
portal.
Absolutely.
Oh god.
I appear like 10 feet down below the lip. 10, 15 feet down below the lip. So I wouldn't even be, like, obviously visible with him.
Okay.
And say bye.
Oh god.
Yeah, he drops.
And another crazy thing comes out of it.
What is that,
Crap,
200
sorry.
feet, so 20 d6? What's terminal velocity?
Yeah, 20d6.
He takes 85 damage when he hits the bottom.
He did.
Very dead.
Did he have more? I was gonna say, did he have more than 85 hit points?
And
He
then
had like 12.
I go down a little bit to make sure I'm completely out of sight. I change form into what a stupid, drunk Waterhavian noble would look like that had taken a dare and gone down into Undermountain and come crawling with like daggers helping to pull me out using my flight speed to make sure I don't actually fall.
The collected group of like 5 or 6 people all just kind of look up drunkenly and start a little golf clap, and then go back to their drinks.
Yep. Once I'm completely out of sight, I'll be Alistair again and go back up to the room.
Okay.
So, Alistair is in there by himself with the captive, correct?
Whoever was in the room would have just seen Alistair. Was anybody else in the room with you, Alistair? Was anyone else in there?
Was.
Okay, so Brayla would have just seen Alistair and the guy vanish, and then Alistair walked back in without him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Front of
Yeah.
a vengeance.
You
Front of a
dead.
vengeance paladin. Cool.
Yep. And I would look at Brayla and go, justice is served. And go to bed.
Yeah, wonder who's going to serve you justice.
Who watches the Watchmen?
Oh, God damn it.
So good.
John, I love you. No.
Good stuff. Okay. So, with that, you can all go ahead and take your long rests.
Bless, thank you.
Alright.
That had to be done.
Hey, you're pretty. Smells good. Mm.
Earlier, I considered the possibility that he was just a, unscrupulous, slightly amoral person who worked for Lord Yellowcrest. Once I saw into his thoughts, he had to go.
A whole other level of crazy in there.
Alright, let me know when you are done with your rests. This would, of course, move us on to the next day, the following morning.
Okay. Yeah.
Uskar you'll see Uskar basically wrestling in his mind the whole time for the next who knows how long, whether or not he's going to have to kill his brother.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please, Uskar, because I assume that you were drinking literally all night.
Basically.
Hangover time?
20?
Nah.
Uskar's perfectly fine.
Plus, if we want to do the whole poison thing, he gets advantage.
Yeah, I know. I counted that 26.
Uskar's fine. It's like he didn't drink at all.
I love you.
Uskar is a tank. He is my favorite. Oh.
All right, everyone. So, following morning in Candlekeep, your incident, when you make your way down, you're greeted with a full breakfast on the house. Any adventure that stops something that comes out of the Yawning portal gets this kind of treatment. So yeah, you all get breakfast. Your rooms are in the house. Everything's on the house. The barkeep lets you know that he managed to keep your names out of events when they were reporting this to the watch.
Uskar's gonna slide him 10 gold.
Slow down before you choke.
What's that?
He slides it over to himself and gives a little nod.
And then also Uskar looks at him and says, and asks for 3 of his best cigars.
He nods again. The 10 gold more than covers that. All 3 of them would have only been 2 gold, so.
Oh no, he was gonna pay for those.
10 gold is an extremely generous tip, Uskar.
Yes, that's for keeping their name out of everything.
All right.
But yeah, he's gonna put 2 of the cigars in his pack, and then he's gonna light one up. And then sit down and eat his breakfast, and ask everyone what they think we should do next.
Well, greenest, of course.
Horses, greenest, post haste. No?
Oh, I thought Hank had something to say.
I'm trying to think if my character would ask what happened to the cat or not.
Right, everyone else just comes out and everyone's just hanging out, going about their business, and the guy's just gone.
Yeah, Nathaniel.
What now?
I think Uskar would know Alistair well enough that he just is like, he's got the intelligence to know what happened.
Alistair would simply say, he tried to escape. I had no choice. And that's half true!
It's just that when he tried to escape.
Okay, let's see if my character believes it or not.
Well, I guess you
that'd be-
dangled the escape in front of him.
That'd be
You-
deception versus insight, right?
Correct.
Okay. We'll see if it's a good roll or a crap roll.
Technically, he did escape the sport of coil.
Okay, my character believes it.
All we needed. All right.
Like I know mine's probably on the. I'm
Go ahead.
pretty sure Nathaniel's on the good side of the spectrum. I don't know. I don't think he's quite chaotic enough to
Just be
off
comfortable with
somebody
just
who's in
murder.
custody. Yeah.
Uskar's that chaotic good that's like, he can't murder somebody, but if he believes it's okay, if someone he believes might deserve it, he's not gonna like make a big fuss about it.
So that's why I kind of figured I had to roll, even though.
No, makes sense.
Yeah.
I like it.
Alistair will say that he dumped the body discreetly down the portal.
Again, not lying. I would probably have imposed disadvantage on those saves, but doesn't matter anyway. The 26 made it irrelevant.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, how far away is Greenest from here?
Greenest is about a day's travel southeast.
By
Southwest to put you
foot?
in the ocean. If you take your horse, you can get there in half a day. But purchasing horses is not free, obviously. Horses go for 75 gold apiece.
Find steed.
How much gold or how much silver did you say?
75 gold apiece for a riding horse. If you want like a pony, that's 30 gold. Scar, looking at you.
Yeah, Uskar's gonna get a horse. He's short and he's slow.
Is there anything cheaper than a pony?
Yeah,
So
remember
Uskar-
everybody, your movement, your speed is only as fast as your slowest character. So unless everybody can get them, then there's really no point in anybody having one. So
Uskar could
No,
fork out.
Unless we sell that diamond.
Uskar can buy Uskar can finance 3 horses.
Nathaniel should be able to purchase one for himself.
Rayla has her fine steed, so that's 4, 5 for Alice and then we need one more conveyance for you.
Hold
all to
on,
have
once
horses.
I'm going to
we don't
purchase
need
one for myself.
Is that Alistair?
I don't need conveyance.
He can just be.
I hand a small bottle to Brayla and I say, "Can you carry this to Greenest for me?"
Oh my god.
That's
He's
awesome.
going to
Oh my god.
immediately toss it to Edzo.
Okay. I'll handle it with care.
Okay.
All right. So 75 GP for whoever's buying horses.
Okay, I've deducted that from the gold I have, so do the thing.
I also resummon Argoth.
Okay.
Was he successful in delivering those 2 messages?
How long has it been?
It's been like
A
12
day?
hours.
Do you-
It's been more than that. It's been
24 hours.
Okay,
it's
so
almost 24 hours.
6 hours there. I'm trying to do the mental math in my head real quick.
It was supposed to be 6 hours for him to get to Candlekeep.
And then you took your long rest, so another 8 hours, and then you recalled him just now?
Uh-huh.
Okay, are you able to communicate with him before you recall him?
No. Too far away.
Okay, so when you recall him...
I do not have voice of the chain master or whatever it is.
When you recall him, he informs you that he was stuck outside of the walls as Candlekeep has gone into lockdown.
Oh no.
The ever living.
No one in, no one out.
Ruh-roh.
Whoa, Shaggy. There is more afoot than I think we realize.
Okay, should we investigate this?
Scar's going to Greenest.
No.
Okay.
From what I saw, that looked like they were trying to summon something worse than what we just fought in the Yawning portal.
Mm-hmm.
So it's far better to attempt to battle these, to take them out right now instead of waiting around.
Till they summon that thing.
Yes.
So, I guess we have to go, but get past the
Through
guard.
Through that guy's thoughts, did we have an idea where in Greenest this temple was?
Didn't seem like it.
Yeah, it doesn't know. Just that it is in fact in Greenest.
That's okay.
It's not that big a place.
That's yeah. But all right. I have nothing else to do here. Anyone got anything to do before we leave?
Nope. When we're ready to go, I will go into my bottle and...
Once you go in your bottle, Uskar's gonna grab your bottle from Adso real quick and shake it, and then give it back to Adso.
You guys.
I'm sitting on pillows, drinking a bottle of wine.
Well, he doesn't know that. Uskar just thinks you're kind of in there, so he like shakes you up like you're
Right.
a soda.
Uskar
Almost.
doesn't know how this works.
He has no idea. So he just shakes it up, like thinking you're getting like he thinks you're getting like earthquakes and stuff like that in there.
Yep, this is not I Dream a Dreamy. Y'all have seen that show, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure how young all of y'all were.
I mean, not its original airing, but
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, no, I.
Took her bottle. She was like getting shook around in there.
I do
That's what.
remember that.
That's what Uskar. That's what he pictures. As he asks for help to get up on his horse,
Oh.
and you can tell he's kind of uneasy. Like dwarves and horses don't mix.
Yeah, I offered you
Even
a pony.
Hey, he's got land vehicle expert or
Proficiency?
Thank you. I was gonna say something else and it wasn't the right word. So. All
John,
right.
Would the fine steed is that necessarily a normal horse or can it be something fancy? Because it says
I
that
believe
could be
there's-
celestial, fey, or fiend. Oh.
Can be.
Yeah.
I think you can be a war horse.
It can, but it doesn't have to be like
Does it
a
have to look
mundane
like
horse.
a horse?
No.
I've done fine steed and rode like a white tiger, not or whatever it was that I rode. Fine steed.
I know that there's some sort of patient powerful is reserved to find greater steed.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm checking out this spell right now.
But I think so long as it's not something like a Pegasus or unicorn. Or...
It's a certain CR is what a lot of DMs do. So it's a lot of like your
Okay,
war
so-
horse.
Takes on the form you choose. There's an actual list of things that you can use here. Warhorse, pony, camel, elk, or mastiff.
Warhorse is.
Okay.
She's very pretty.
Ready?
Make sure you zoom in on the image I just posted.
Mm-mm. If you can read this. Facts. All right, to greenest we go.
Over the river and through the wood. To kill the cultists we go.
Good girl, Death Star.
Death Star.
Before I go into my bottle, I will tell Adso, since Adso's the one carrying it, that if there's major trouble, smash it.
Okay.
Smash in case of emergency.
Nice. Okay. All right, so heading out.
Yep.
Scar, I found your pony.
No, Uskar's like a manly man. He has to, even though he shouldn't, he has a full-size horse.
All right.
Too many people in D&D, they hear pony and they think a miniature horse. They think this little toy
I know what a pony is. I personally do, but Uskar doesn't.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we joke. We about certain long-legged riders having to ride a pony and they need to wear roller skates. That's a common joke. I mean, 15,
Shetlands, man.
15 hands 2 inches is the line between pony and horse.
And that's literally it in that, so you can have. And there's some that are so close to that line, you'd have to literally measure it to be sure which one it is.
Yep, we call those honies.
Guys, my girlfriend has
Like
is
the
a public
wild
school
ponies
teacher.
at Candlekeep. Sorry, go ahead.
No, but I just recently had to tell her that a pony was its own thing and not just a horse.
Not just a what?
Not
just a
horse.
baby, just a baby horse.
A young
I was
horse.
like,
Nice.
I was like,
Well-
no,
horse.
a pony's like it's like a different. She's like, oh, I just thought it was a.
Well, it's like no matter how big or old the dog is, you call it a puppy.
Yeah, it's a baby.
There you
We
go.
call them all ponies, and we have like a 17 hands 3 inch pony here at our farm. He's half Percheron. His name
We
is
had
Alex.
We had a Petron that we did a rescue from. We rescued for. Oh my God, what's Medieval Times?
Yeah.
He was a brute.
Okay, you gotta stop this before I go off on a Medieval Times rant.
I just kind of know what horses are because I've ridden camps and stuff and do the ranch sort of stuff around here. So,
All right, we're gonna have to start an alternative, like, podcast about y'all's experiences with past
Ponies and
stuff
horses?
from
The random shit we all talk
medieval
about.
I've never been to medieval times. I hear it's a real thing.
Oh yeah,
Same.
we
I hear it's a real thing.
Yep.
Never been there either.
we used to train the horses so that they know what to do when people tilted.
What in the absolute fuck? How is that a
Jousting.
real place?
Jousting.
How is that a real place? Anyways,
Anyways. Alright, everyone. So, Renus, you all know its general location. You were able to ask about and figure out generally how to get there. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Right. So yeah, generally not too difficult. There's several smaller roads off the coastway, and one of them begins to lead you towards Greenest as you travel southeast from Waterdeep. As you travel, the roads are becoming far and far less populated, far less people on the roads with you as you're going. And yeah, so is there anything that you all would like to do on the way? It'll take you the better half of a day to get there on your horses.
But naturally, before he headed out, I did kind of finish repairing my steel defender.
Fantastic, yeah.
So,
Scar's poring over the book while he's on the back of the horse.
Okay.
I'm just gonna turn over to Uskar and just be like, I think we found everything we needed off of that book. Just
Yeah,
put it down.
and a lot of the times you see him, he's looking at that symbol, just continuously looking at that symbol, and then he'll flip through and look at the book some more, and then you'll see him again on that symbol.
Okay.
Nathaniel has taken out the talking doll from the wrist, and he is basically instructing it for, hey, over here, look at me, things like that. If phrases like that, if any creature comes within to activate it,
Nice.
in case they need to utilize it as a decoy at some point.
Okay.
He also has pulled up the he also with his infusions has crafted mechanically a cloak of elven kind, but basically a cloak that kind of shifts as far as colors and stuff with the light to try to help camouflage some stealth checks and the like.
Okay. All right. So, eventually, your path leads you a little bit into a stand of woods. Not what you would call deep forest, more just like woodland area, and lots of ravines and cliffs, shallow ravines, almost like a river might have run through here at some point. The road follows along this old riverbed with these ravines up alongside it. You can tell that you're almost there, probably about maybe an hour outside of Greenest, possibly less. And as you're making your way along one of these paths through these ravines, a man stumbles out from a bush, looks quite distraught, stumbling over himself. Looks like he's been in a fight. He sees you all and just, help! Help! Begins stumbling, limping, falling over himself, making his way towards you all. What's the marching order?
Scar's probably in front.
Okay.
Maybe near the endish.
Brayla can be behind Uskar.
Okay.
I'll be behind Brayla in that case.
Okay.
I'll be sipping a glass of wine.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess I'm taking up the rear.
Okay. So this man is probably about 30 feet away from you right now, stumbling towards you, his hand out. Help! I've been attacked! Brigands!
Insight, please. Is he the brigand?
Yeah, go on one
Does
side.
he look sus?
You don't trust anybody.
Really seems to be on the up and up. He seems to be in distress.
Scar pulls out his hand axe and goes, "Where?"
He stops, throws his hands up in front of you all. Please, please.
Where are the brigands?
He points back through the bush that he just went in through.
Usman doesn't really want to go into the bushes.
He's got his hands up. Please, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, please. I've been attacked just off the road.
No one's gonna hurt you.
Thank you. Thank you. Everybody make perception checks, please.
Yep.
Good.
Nope.
1 second here, I got to check something.
Womp womp.
Use that sessional. It's the end of the day.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll use a sessional. I'm cool with that.
Okay. I was just checking right quick. Let me
Oof, duh. You're in a bottle. You can't see anything anyways.
So he's got his hands up. Please, please.
Oh no, that was a terrible.
Use your
I'll
sessional.
use my
I already
special.
used my sessional.
Oh.
Okay.
So 18 and 20.
Got his hands up, and he shouts, "Please, please!" And then
Oh,
no.
Dick.
Oh, yeah. We called it.
As soon as Uskar hears now, he's gonna whip his hand axe.
Okay,
I did not
I'm
hear
gonna
a
smash
stated
the
held
bottle.
action, Uskar.
No,
And everybody that rolled
Okay.
less than a 15, when we
Got a
resume next week,
20. I got
we'll
a
start this
20.
encounter surprised.
What is the icon for surprised?
oh. Actually, I do need to roll for.
Heal defender.
Yeah, I think my still defender actually. Let me check right quick. Does he get to do so?
Nope.
Oh, well, yeah, he has a passive perception of 16, and also he cannot be surprised.
Okay, so he cannot be
There you go.
surprised. All right,
Okay, so he
everyone.
really doesn't have to
So,
roll. Okay, good.
as these people jump out from on top of these ravines, a couple people from the bushes jumping out towards you, the man in front throws his hood back, is not as injured as he was leading on, and with a 17 on his deception check was well able to fool Brayla.
Oh, that's sneaky.
They jump out. A few of them seem to be holding nets or some sort of like bags and ropes. And the cloaks that they are wearing, well, the cloaks that they are wearing seem very similar to the ones that were in accompaniment of Farrell. And as these cultists of the Burnt Tongue ambush you on your way to Greenest, we're going to go ahead and call a session here, and we'll pick up right here when we come back next week.